Hey, hi everyone. I wanted to talk a little bit about the creative project one. And try to put in perspective what it is exactly for certain students. It's very simple. When you make a project like a cover magazine cover, you need to prepare your work. All right. The more prepared you are, the better off you are, basically. Okay. It's called pre-production. So in pre-production, what do? You pretty much talk to your clients to get a feel of what they need, all right, for that project, basically. In this case, you are the client and the producer, so, it's a little different, okay, just for that part. After you get the feel of what they need and the graphic card of what they need, because they will have a graphic card palette, okay, you guys, let's say certain colors and so forth. Because very often your client will have certain color palette that he wants to use only, and certain graphics only that can be used, certain wording also sometimes that are very important to him. The bigger the company you're going to work for, the stricter they will be with that, really, frankly. So it's very important you understand that. Okay, so after you get all this info from your client, then you're gonna do basically what's called the pre-production work, which is what you do in that creative project one, basically. So you are going to start taking a couple examples of magazines. You needed 3, basically. I apologize for the sound in the back. It's one of my cats singing this morning. I apologize, you guys. If you hear from time to time. Okay, so you are going to take 3 covers, magazines, as an inspiration help, basically. I would advise you to get 3 really good ones, obviously, and maybe go a little bit deeper and get 1 or 2 really bad ones. Okay, I like to look at winners and losers, so I do not repeat what should not be done, basically. Okay, so after you've done that, you started sketches yourself, your ideas. So you had all those thumbnails you were supposed to do for that project. Okay, that give us an idea of what you want and what you need, basically, after that. From what you designed those layout, those 3 or 4 multiple sketches, okay, that you need, or 5 or 6, all right, you need to clean them up. I've seen too many of you guys already looked at all your guys' project. I didn't grade it already because I want to grade it all at once, okay? Because only 1 grade, it's part 1 and part 2. But I looked at it already at all of you guys, and the main thing that comes to me is that the storyboard is not clean enough. Those thumbnails basically are not clean enough. It's very important they're very clean after you draw them. All right, you clean them up using Photoshop or Illustrator or another software. Okay. The cleaner it gets, the easier it is to really extrapolate and do a good work after that in production. Okay, now you've got your sketches and so forth. From that, this is where you get to the part 2 of that project, is you need to do what's called a list of art assets. All right, basically what is it is most likely what I do all the time is to have an Excel from Microsoft. I open that file and I write down all the pieces that I need, that I look on my sketches. So for example, right here on that page, I can see that I need all the text, obviously, but I would need that little icons right here. Okay, I would need all those little icons. Okay, those would be special graphics that I would put on my list. I would need that too. Maybe the background and so forth, the way it's set up, I would need that too. I would need that video, that would be a graphic also. All right, so everything that you're gonna have in your screen should be put on the list. Okay, it's called the art asset list. Okay, now if we look at the specification exactly of the project, it is right here. Okay, but we talked about it, but I want to make sure everybody's got it. Okay, you have to look at least 3 magazine covers. I would again advise you to have more than that. You need at least 6 thumbnail sketches. All right. You need to also color scheme and plan to acquire colors from the CMYK build. Okay, like a Pantone system or something like that. You need your design brief that explain what you're gonna go for and so forth. And you need to submit the list of all the pictures and graphics. That's the art asset list. Very important. Okay, you need to submit it in this way, basically. Okay, so very important. All those are the specification now of your project. You need to look at that. Okay, thank you and have fun, you guys. I hope that's helped to just get you more on the track.